Hey, welcome to Floor Joist Framing Revisited, Timer Started. I've always here's the deal. All these these are floor joists. You can see them right here. They're blue, light blue floor joists. Okay, and then I have my girders in red underneath. Girders in red underneath were manually put in there. The blues are joists that were automatically built. Just a couple quick comments here. This beam right here, this one up here is defined as a bearing beam. This is sort of a review too. It's called a bearing beam. What that means is the joists are going to break and overlap on top of the bearing beam. I think we all know that. Uncheck it and hit F12 to rebuild, and you're going to see all those joists. Yeah, see, now they're all in line. They're all in line right there. So I'll go ahead and make it a bearing beam again. And F12 and break it again. F12 and they'll be broken over the beam. Okay, not a problem. Now let's do it. And this one right here is not defined as a bearing beam. Okay, and so the joist goes straight across. Big deal. Now I take this joist and I copy it over to here. Okay, I'll copy it right. I'll put it right there. Okay, and now remember I copied a joist and I put it over there. Hit F12 and that will disappear. See, that beam disappeared. That joist disappeared. Now, suppose I put my own joist in here, and I put my own joist right in like through here. Okay? There's my joist. And now it happens to be 8 inches on center. My joists are all 16 inches on center. This just happens to be 8 inches on center. In fact, let me see if I can, forget it. And so if I hit F12, because I manually put it in there, it's going to stay there. But, and let me just change this color to line style, change this to, how about pink? Change it to pink so you can spot it easier. There it is right there. But now that thing's not broken over the joist, is it? Hit the 3 button, 3, boop. Now I can move this over, escape. Now I can just move this over just a little bit, and now it's sort of overlapping, okay? And I guess you have to come in here and fudge factor this thing and just pull this up like this, and I'm not going to get into that thing. There's actually 2 lines right there, I think. There's 2. Aren't there 2? I thought we talked about this. Beams. On beams, there's 2 lines. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, there it is. You got to select the end. Yeah. There's 2 lines. This line, and I've already talked about this. With one line, it'll skew the joist, and with the other line, it'll stay straight when you stretch it out. That's the point on that. So anyway, and so you just have to grab the right handle and pull it down, and now you got your overlap. And they don't and if hit F12, they don't rebuild. So the point of this was, 7 years, and I still don't know this until now, I guess. But if you copy a joist and move it over, and you hit F12, it's going to lose that joist. So you got to manually put in an extra one if you really do want an extra one. And if you want them to break on a line, you can hit the 3 button, and you can break that joist that you made. Is that the joist I made? Let me see this. I'm going to do this one too. 3 to break. And move this one over to here. Now I'm going to hit F12 and see what happens. F12. They fixed. Because they were automatic joists from the very beginning, and so they're automatically going to do whatever. So if you want to have a little bit of control over there, you got to make them yourself. And I think at one time I always thought that, I don't know what I thought. I don't think very much. And Anyway, that's the end. I don't know. That's stupid. That's the end.